Occasionally, no matter what day it is, I like to take some time to myself. So I filmed this Sunday reset while talking about why I decided to stop actively dating because it fits well into this concept of alone time and self-care. So join me for this Sunday and solo date vlog. The main reason I stopped being on dating apps and actively dating is I was noticing parts of myself that were unhealed from my past relationship. Instead of jumping into something with someone else, my main goal is to take this time for myself and to remind myself I don't need a relationship because I am so fulfilled as an individual. I also believe that I've gotten so comfortable with being alone, and I hope to continue to do so because if I'm okay with my own company, I know that I won't let the wrong people in just because I'm lonely. Good morning. It's currently 10 a.m. on Sunday, and I slept in today, which is rare for me. Recently, I've been waking up at like 6, and I did wake up when I saw the sunrise coming through my bedroom, but I told myself, like, you can relax, like, you can sleep in. Because I don't know why, I just feel like sometimes I get stressed that I need to get my day going, even when I want to sleep more or I need more rest. So anyways, it was nice to be able to like relax and sleep in. We went out last night to celebrate Anne's birthday, and I definitely had fun. And surprisingly, I don't have a hangover right now. I think it's because though, I got home, I drank so much water, and I don't have any guilt about it. I was so hungry. I craved McDonald's, and I ordered, me and her boyfriend Preston, who also lives with us, I ordered us McDonald's. So I ate a double. I don't know, I could check what was in the bag. A double, fries, Diet Coke. And then also, I was so ravenous, I ate half of Preston's burger because he fell asleep on the couch. And then Anne, who claimed she wasn't hungry, came and ate the rest of it. But that's like classic girl thing to do. I feel like I do that all the time. I'm like, oh no, I'm fine. I'm not hungry at all. But if it's in front of me, I'm gonna eat it. So, and I have to just say, like, if you haven't watched my old videos, which honestly, please don't. I kind of cringe at like the sight of my old videos. So anyways, for background, I used to struggle with like food restriction and like guilt over what I ate. And now I feel like my relationship with food is the healthiest it's ever been. And truly, when I say it's such a good feeling to wake up and have zero guilt about having fun, you know, I think obviously drinking is not healthy for us, but once in a while it's fun to like have fun with your friends and like go out, and to wake up and have zero guilt about that, and the fact that I was craving a cheeseburger or a double, whatever, and I ate it, just makes me feel like, wow, like I feel good. Like my value as a person is not based on whether or not I look good every day, or if I gain weight, I'm okay with that, because I feel like I don't need to put my value on my appearance as much anymore. Like compared to when I was modeling and I felt like, oh my God, I ate a cheeseburger, like I have to go work it off now. Like if you get what I'm saying. Anyways, I'm gonna make myself a little like mix of this juice with some water because that sounds really refreshing right now. Also, the nails are like so long. Every time I'm like gesturing, I feel like going like this. I love it. It's so fun. And I have my little probiotic that I really love taking. I also was gifted this from the brand and I wanted to try it out. So I have been taking it like sporadically, and I do feel like it works actually. It's their Gut Glow to ease digestion, decrease bloat, and I feel like so far of all the like deep bloating supplements I've taken, this is the only one that's actually made my like gassy stomach better, especially when I eat beans. And that's probably because if you look at the ingredients, it actually has enzymes that help break down like tougher fibers and beans, for example, legumes. So I've been really liking this, but I'm still testing it out. So I'll let you know how I feel. But this has been my tried and true like gut health. I love it. It's my favorite. I feel like I go like every day now. No problem. And I love it. I ended up going to a hot yoga sculpt class this morning at Core Power, but I didn't want to film inside of the studio, so instead I'm sharing with you some of the movements we did in class. I've really gotten into yoga because it allows me to be more mindful, but I love sculpt because it mixes in weights and other compound movements. And when it comes to this topic of being single, I'm building a life for myself so that when the right person comes, they'll either compliment or support me in what I love doing. I've learned that I won't give up a lifestyle I love living for someone else because I wouldn't expect them to do that for me. So I think building a routine for myself and getting into new hobbies has been really important in my single girl journey. I've made a video on how you can get into working out if you're a lazy girl like I was. But another thing I've struggled with personally is seeking validation from other people. I always wanted to hear from my ex that I seemed strong or that I was doing really well with my fitness. But instead, I've learned that that praise needs to come from myself. So mentally affirming myself every time I work out, telling myself how strong I feel, is just as important in building myself up. Side note, this is probably one of my new favorite compound movements that we had in yoga because it combines balance, stability, and some strength. And I actually found it to be quite hard. You can probably see that I wobble a little bit, but that's all part of the journey and all part of learning a new skill. Also, a tip I heard when it comes to working out, especially if you're a beginner, is repetition is key. It's all muscle memory. So just keep going at it. It takes time. And I truly feel so much stronger than I was a year ago. Every year you improve, and it just takes building a lifestyle for yourself. I also think it's the repetition of habits that confirms a belief of yourself in your mind. For example, me working out almost every day confirms that I'm active and healthy and fit. Me being able to stand up for myself and not being as much of a people pleaser secures that I've got my own back. So if you're like me, I feel like it just takes time and experience and showing yourself again and again the behavior or thought that you want to feel before it really sinks in. After my workout and my shower, I thought it could be fun to go and take myself to the beach, so I got changed in my bikini, which I know is crazy. It's December in California and it's warm enough to take myself out to the beach. I honestly didn't expect to swim, I just put it on just in case. And then I had some pimples on my chest, so I put some star patches on there, which I thought looked kind of funny. So I just took myself to Lazy Acres and got myself some sushi, sashimi, and a salad to take with me to the beach. And I'm really, really hungry, so I'm excited to eat this. I also got myself a poppy. I love that sound. I got it. I decided to take myself out on this solo date because it's a good reminder that I don't need to rely on anyone to go out and do the things I want to do. And it sounds cheesy, but that I can do anything I put my mind to. And as I mentioned earlier, I love this idea that if I'm okay with being alone, I won't have to accept the wrong people into my life just because I'm lonely. For this solo date, I just wanted to relax and get out of the house, so I journaled and painted while eating my sushi. I also believe sometimes being alone opens you up to new people, new conversations. I've met so many cool people while solo traveling, and I also just feel like based on your attitude, if you open yourself up to other people, they're very friendly and willing to talk to you. I had a chat with the guy at the grocery store while buying myself some flowers, and then I wanted to head home and finish making my bed because my laundry was finally done. Also, I don't know if this is relatable or not, but making my own bed, having fresh, clean sheets gives me a weird sense of fulfillment because it's like I take care of myself, I feel like a full adult. I don't know, it just makes me feel like I've got myself covered and I can take care of myself in every regard. Also, when you finally get into bed, when your sheets are all fresh, it's just so comforting. It's like one of life's just small, simple pleasures. The last reason I'm taking a break from dating is kind of an interesting one, but hear me out. I think it's important to show myself the treatment I want to receive. For example, I love surprise gifts. Me and my friends will surprise each other with coffee all the time, and it's never this feeling of, oh, I got you here, so you have to get me this. And it's never because we expect something else from the other person. It's genuinely just because we thought of each other and are showing each other love. So I bought myself some flowers because I just love how they make me feel. I love looking at them. And I also had this thought while I was buying them of, if a guy is gonna spend $15 to try to pick up a girl at a bar, can he really not spend $4 to surprise a girl he's really into with flowers? I don't know why people think it's cheesy or over the top. I just think any act of love, whether it's words of affirmation or quality time or acts of service, is just really heartwarming. And I've talked about this a lot with my friends, but I believe when you pour your love into people, they pour love back into you. And it's never worth it playing games. It's just so nice to show genuine attraction and affection for people. I'm having such odd cravings this evening. I have my charcuterie plate that I've eaten half of, and I made myself a salad with like this leftover chicken because I feel like I should eat it. But then I started craving like peanut butter and a banana. So I'm gonna be eating this first and then tuck into this. I don't know. I think sometimes that's the weird part about like intuitive eating is like, do I listen to all my random little cravings and eat like hodgepodge kind of meal? Or do I just have like I don't know, like I should have just like maybe gotten a takeout or something and had like a real thing. But weirdly enough, this is what I'm craving. And I also kind of want to save money. So I'm gonna eat the food I have. This is such a weird looking meal, I know, but I was also craving popcorn and the rest of this cookie I got from Bristol Farms, so I ate this while watching House of Dragon, which was like my favorite binge watching show for the week. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.